Hi, so the sub-industry I'm talking about today is festivals and events, focusing on the Laneway Festival. Laneway features mainstream and indie electronic artists from all over the globe. This year, Laneway was on Saturday the 6th of February at the Brisbane Showgrounds. Luckily, I was able to attend this year with my sister and my friends. Now, my main picks for the lineup from this year was Banoffee, The Internet, Hermitude, Flume, the DMAs, and my top two picks were Purity Ring and Churches. Now, the gates open at 11:30am, but the artist my sister and I wanted to watch started at 3, so we arrived at 2pm and then looked around the entire festival grounds. And then, as the day progressed, we were able to leave right on midnight. At the festival, there were markets with food, fashion, and music. My friends and I were able to get some temporary tattoos and grab drinks between acts. So to start the day off, my sister and I went to Banoffee's set, sat on the grass and enjoyed the music. This set actually prompted me to buy her album after the festival, just because I thought it was such a great performance. Next up, my sister and I watched the DMAs perform. Now the music was great, but the atmosphere was not. There was fighting and an eventual fight circle where festival goers ripped each other's shirts, had a few punch-ups, and I even saw someone get spat on. This part of the festival links with Lieberman and Esgate's statement that says, although some prefer to listen to music in an intimate setting where they can actually see the artist, others crave the experience of being surrounded by thousands of other rabid fans. This links as I had the feeling that some audience members were there for the experience of being there and not for the music. After that, we were able to have a break for a few hours and then watch The Internet and Grimes perform, and then we were able to see Hermitude. Churches overall had the best live music of the night and was one of the best live acts I have ever seen. This is not only because I am a fan and they were one of my main draws to Laneway, but Lauren, one of the members of the band, was actually engaging with the audience and making it seem like a very special atmosphere. As there was a scheduling conflict with Purity Ring and Flume, my sister and I decided to avoid the crowds and just stay for the opening part of Flume's set and then spend the rest of our Laneway at Purity Ring. Now, Purity Ring had a very intimate set with about 200 people in the tent. They had a very professional setup with a light show with strobes, pendant lights, and lasers. The lights switched in time with music and created an atmosphere where sound and light were working in sync. Overall, looking at the festival with the knowledge of how they operate, I would say that this is a well-scheduled festival with a great lineup. Thanks for listening.